Cybers. Sorry for the late intro there. Welcome back to Reverse 1999. Where we last left off, we got to work on this Journey of More Punk event. So you got Matilda's on leave to see the stars, Meteors Hour, which it's a nice thing to do. Even Arcanists need a break from the Foundation every once in a while. Unfortunately, this whole research leave she's got going on for herself ended up being a not-so-fun vacation, as she's now finding herself tangled up in more problems with the freaking Manus Vindictae of all people. Been a while since she's dealt with them, right? In any case, teamed up with Sumain and Calabuana. They're trying to stop this calamity of the Meteors actually being a meteor storm, as well as stop their friend Kumar, who seems to be working with the Manus. I'm not sure if it's voluntarily or not. Hopefully it's not, but we'll see. Ding dong clang clonk. Ding dong cling clang. These sounds always come at such an opportune times. Part 7. The Silver Bangle. I don't know if we'll actually be able to finish it tonight. We're going to see. I might put us on the usual end time for it.
Hurry up, Ajur! Bring those guys too! Take the tuk-tuk to the train station. Here are a few spots in my caravan.
Oh yeah, they're trying to get everyone evacuated.
Yes, boss.
No, wait. Where's Sharja? What took her so long? Wasn't she with you?
I saw her. Went to the other side of the village.
Over there? I remember. That's...
Hey, I've got majority of this entire village is full of Arcanists, so...
Sir, please trust me.
She wobbles her head while begging with sincerity.
You have to convince your father. It's not like before.
Sharja, it's not that I don't want to talk to my father.
He bends over to place the candle before the stairs, lining it up neatly with the other candles.
You have come to me, I don't know, so many times. Father has already scolded me several times for letting Gina learn all those unorthodox stuff from you. You know, those human books.
His brows furrow, and his face goes red with anger.
You can see, even Gina's mother has no help in the kitchen now. I even have to prepare the candles for Deepa festival myself. No matter what you say, I'm not taking your advice this time. You would better leave before my father comes out. You know how mad he gets when he sees a human.
ओए राजेश, तुम किससे बात कर रहे हो? तुम फिर से?
देखिए, कृपया मेरी बात मानिए। ये आपात स्थिति है। पूरी बात समझने का वक्त नहीं है। बस इतना समझा लीजिए कि ये सारा गांव उल्कापन से तहस नहस हो जाएगा।
बस, बहुत हो चुकी ये बातें। हम जान गए हैं तुम्हारी योजना। हमें यहाँ से निकालना चाहते हो?
नहीं पिताजी, आप जानते हैं कि शर्जा हमेशा...
मैं इससे बात कर रहा हूँ। चलो जाओ, वरना...
The old man snatches the broom from the next to the door. No one pays attention to the running steps coming from far.
Unji! Stop him!
तुम कौन हो पागल? और इंसानों की दाल में क्या कर रहे हो?
I don't know, maybe because she's trying to save your crazy ass from a meteorite shower?
क्या? उसकी नहीं तो और किसकी सहायता करूं? तुम्हारी एहसान फरामोश बुढ़े?
Conjuror squeezes in between them and confronts the old villager like an upright snake ready to attack.
कितनी बार शजा ने तुम्हारी सहायता करी है और जिना को ना जाने कितनी बातें सिखाई हैं। तुम लोगों ने सिर्फ उसके साथ बुरा बर्ताव किया है। बस बातें करते रहते हो आर्केनिस्ट और इंसानों के बारे में। रहो यहीं अगर रहना है तो। शर्जा तुम सबको बचाने की कोशिश कर रही है, पर कोई सुनना नहीं चाहता। गिरने दो उल्का पिंड को ताकि तुम सब कुचल जाओ उसके नीचे। चलो।
मुझे माफ कर दो। ये तो
Without saying another word, Kanjiro seizes Surge's arm and drags her away. Yeah, to be honest, I don't blame her for being mad.
Kanjira, stop! Don't pull me. It hurts.
I mean, we try to help them, but they just come off being hostile and crap. Kanjiro makes the sun stop. Her chest is pumping up and down out of anger.
They is always mean to you and bullying you. Why you must look for trouble?
Kanjira,
After all the things you do for them, how can they treat you like that? Just leave them alone. Come with me. I still have your spot on my caravan. The time for entering and exiting the trains at the station is the same every day. I remember it well. There will be a train leaving here soon. There's still time.
She's not gonna leave without helping everyone else first.
Kanjira, take a deep breath and listen to me.
Surja becomes conscious of her student's emotions. She bends down to level Kanjiro's eyes, shaking her arms to reassure her.
I know you said all those things to them for me, and I appreciate that. But think about it. If I treat them just the same way they treated me, just stand by and watch them head to death.
Surja chooses her words carefully, as patient as she used to be in every English class.
Even if I'm doing this out of understandable fury, how would it make me any different to them?
She has a point.
Volunteering to help you, and in your opinion, risking my life to save them, they're all out of my own will.
It's basically the concept of if we don't help them, we're just as bad as them. And I can understand that.
Hatred
makes sense in
doesn't
a way.
end itself, Kanjira. It has to be ended by someone.
Kanjiro stares at her teacher's face in confusion. Slowly, she lowers her eyes and looks down at her feet.
I don't understand.
Sorry if my voice feels a little off. I'm still trying to... my mic is sounding too quiet sometimes, or either too loud. I'm still trying to get the adjustment set just right. But this microphone, as really good as it is, it's also complicated.
Do we mean nothing to you?
How come? What gave you such an idea? You are my most precious children. All of you are my treasures.
This is not the first time you prefer they over we. You always put they first when there's a problem.
She knows well that Surja should not be blamed for this. But this doesn't relieve her of the bitterness.
Kanjira,
I am not able to read, but I'm not a kid now. If I can, I don't want to be an arcanist too. So me, you, and Ajar is the same.
They have no time for this. Kanjiro struggles to choke back the tears. But she's overwhelmed by the fear of losing Surja.
Kanjira, don't cry, Kanjira. So you've been thinking, oh, little one, you're just like us. We are your family.
No, you don't understand, Miss Sharja. Enough talk. Maybe I don't understand any of your lectures, but you can't stay here.
I'm sorry, Kanjira.
Surja has never found it so difficult to refuse someone.
I have to admit they're unreasonable. But as I said, we should put that aside now. It's a matter of life, Kanjira. I can't.
Kanjiro feels her stomach churning due to the bitterness. urging her to act on impulse.
You is not listening to me at all. Fine. Be a savior and go. We leave here on our own.
Conjura!
Shiz's hand only lands on empty air. Conjura runs away and disappears from her sight. She leans on the steering wheel, sobbing.
बस नहीं बात करनी उससे फिर कभी.
The caravan stops at the train station, which seems out of place in the small village. Never seen it look this empty.
अजर, सिन्हा जी. कहाँ है सब? इतना सन्नाटा क्यों है यहाँ? पहर को तो बहुत भीड़ थी.
Oh no.
ये तो.
Don't tell me. They're already here!
खून, इतना सारा खून.
Terrifying masked monsters are staggering along the stone pillars in the train station.
नहीं, अजर, सिन्हा जी.
ओ बॉस, इधर. यहाँ सुरक्षित है. यहाँ आ जाओ.
Smart Head pokes out from behind the pillar. So quickly sneaks through the station on tiptoe without being noticed. Goodness.
मेरी तो जान ही निकल गई थी. शुक्र है तुम ठीक हो. क्या हुआ यहाँ?
पता नहीं, कुछ भयानक से लोग अचानक आ गए. उन्होंने चेहरों पे मखौटे लगा रखे थे. वहाँ उस प्लेटफॉर्म पर कुछ और लोग हैं. पता नहीं कहाँ से आ टपके और यात्रियों पर बिना मतलब के हमला करने लगे.
Yeah, the Manus doesn't discriminate when it comes to targets. Jar seems to be thinking of something. He can't help but shiver.
शुक्र है कि सारे यात्री यहाँ से जा चुके थे. मिस्टर जाक की वजह से बच गए. हम पीछे रह के तुम्हारा इंतजार कर रहे थे. तुम अकेले आए हो. मिस्टर जाक कहाँ है?
वो
Shit.
शांत. वो लोग आ रहे हैं. तुम्हें देख न ले.
As he shrinks in fear, something drops out of his pocket.
धत तेरी, मेरी चंदी की.
Shit. A silver bracelet bounces briskly on the floor. The slight noise is thundering in the quiet station.
सही में इन सब चीजों की तुम्हें इस वक्त कोई जरूरत है?
Like seriously, now's not the time for looting. Ah, crap.
भागो! बचाओ अजर!
Oh, shit.
बॉस.
A sharp wound grazes Conjurer's shoulder, leaving a deep wound.
बहुत दर्द हो रहा है. बुंजी, काट लो उनको.
I hate to say it, but I thought that stink stick's going to do anything to
कैरावैन
them.
में छुप जाओ. यहाँ मैं संभालती हूँ.
Another wound flashes across her ankle. Conjurer loses her balance and falls to the ground.
बहुत दर्द हो रहा है. अब तो मर गई पक्का. Don't take sides.
In comes Matilda. As Conjurer looks up, the first thing that comes to her cheerful, blurry sight is a head of milky blonde hair.
So glad I caught up in time. There are people over here. Let's take it fast.
This place is soon going to be dangerous. I know a place. It's close to here. Come, take them this way.
You dirty, filthy, less than elegant mugs. May the peace be with us!
May the peace be with us. Let's take them down. And, oh lord. Cast debuff for typing incantations 3 times. We're dealing with every element again. And of course, you got a spectator. A pious disciple of Manus Vindictae. See is silent. See watches. See spectates. See applauds before the end. Oh, and see has always been an audience member of impeccable etiquette. Pacing gaze after casting the ultimate, other allies gain a shield with the caster's attack times 20% of HP and enter Furious Cry status for 2 rounds. Gaze attack, least rate, and healing done. God damn. Let's enervate. Voice incantation, right? Crap. Okay, I guess can't be too stingy with the part numbers here. I'll keep it until the end. Debuff DPS, heal, debuff purify, DPS burst damage. Let's put in Sonetto. Replace Melania.
This is what's been practiced countless
so
times.
to be in place of Tooth Fairy.
Let's have a party then!
Not least, but an X.
Me? Did you find something?
Side cubes here. Attacks, attack stats down. Trying to think. Right fuser, catch ultimate, carriers, and that might work better for Sonetto actually. Something to be. You need something that works better for healing. I'm not sure what that would be. I guess it's this one. Laughter and laughter. Guess debuff incantations 3 times. Yeah, this team pretty much has all that. Minus X, but still.
Peace be with us. I believe in you.
What's this?
Poison.
So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
It seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
That's one out.
Bodyguards! Where are the bodyguards?
And I got what again inflicted with? Innovate. Right.
What's that?
My sword sharp.
I tripled the ingredients this time.
Sempre caro mi su queste regole.
There we go. What's this do again? Meteors realm. Meteors all allies can plus democracy. Attack democracy plus 1 and ultimate might. Okay. Yeah, that'll do good.
I believe in you.
It's a mass attack, right? Yeah.
I know the moon, and this is an alien city.
2 out. The stem left.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
Mass attack.
I know what this is. I am able to
Each
see
moment,
clearly.
now light.
This is the gift. Well prepared for you.
And then.
I will pray for you. Sorry.
The stone falls in, seeking an answer in the depths. Part 8. Drown in Tears. Country at the old country yard.
Ouch! Is your medic skill really okay? Huh? Are you questioning my skill? I was always, for most of the time, the best student in first aid class. There, the pain is gone. Yeah? Well, not bad. Hey! I'm not done with your stealing!
Was it to patch her on the wound to show her discontent?
Hey! I already apologize.
Mm-hmm.
Slick.
Mazetta turns her eyes toward the two people standing under the tree.
I didn't expect to see this. What a spacious yard for a house located right next to the train station.
Right? It's real big. A massive sacred fig stands in the middle of the yard. It looks a lot older than it was in the photo, and it has become leafless, like a skeleton. Is there a sword in it?
Old buddy, I'm surprised that you're still here.
Or, no, it's not. That's not a sword. That's the ribbon on the outside of it that's running around it. That's what it is. Like, right around here. I see it connecting here. His rough hands land on the equally rough bark. The tree responds with nearly imperceptible cracks.
We have settled everyone so far. I didn't expect so many Manus members here. I've never encountered them before. They can't be communicated with. How horrible.
Yeah, the Manus pretty much just man-made monsters. You can't communicate with them, and they're really mostly too far gone with those masks on their faces. Don't get me started on the leader. Ugh, she was all kinds of messed up. She's still haunted by the battle.
And since we meet them here, it means...
If you heard an engine revving, I apologize for that. People around my neighborhood just can't understand the concept of quiet with their vehicles. It's annoying.
Kumar did cooperate with the Manus.
Looks like what?
Shoot. It's completely out of control. The incantation in the cave. She must be able to detect the fluctuation caused by it. And that gives us away. But what in the world is her purpose?
I think those fluctuations must have told her that someone was interfering. And in turn, it brought the Manus here.
Did she think I would stop her? So she deployed these things to slaughter the village. Does revenge matter that much to her?
Calabanas feels everything so absurd.
I trusted her. I never believed she would do such a thing, even if we're no longer on the same path.
Vishnu's idol feels particularly hard in Calabana's soft palm.
But the reality tells me my trust in her is nothing but a joke.
Hatred changes people.
Simone. Was it Simone or Simone? I think Simone. Shakes his head.
It's not a choice, Calabona. You don't have to feel bad for trusting people. You trust someone because they are trustworthy, but you never need a reason to hate.
He's not wrong.
Let your guard down for even 1 second. The toxic idea will sneak into your mind, and it would be impossible to get rid of it. It will burn your mind and sanity until you become an animal living for revenge. Even forget your own name.
He's giving her quite a lot to consider, isn't he?
Oh, don't look at me like that. It's nothing personal. In my mind, she is still my cool and scholarly sister. I was young and easily fooled back then. What I said was based on my real-life experience. I was way more outrageous than her.
Most advice tends to come from something like that.
I mean, we were all young once, right?
Calabana shakes her head and sighs.
No matter what, she's already on the move. But we don't even know where she is.
That is actually the good point. In all of this, we still haven't figured out where in the world she could be. Well, she's managing to notice stuff going awry. It must be somewhere close, at least. While Calabana and Samain are talking quietly in the other corner of the yard, a heated quarrel is taking place between the girls. Oh boy.
Don't even think about it. The painkiller won't last long. There's no way you can drive with a wounded foot.
As soon as Kanjiro stands up, Matilda pushes her back to the seat.
But Sharja's still out there. She can't use any arcane skills. If she's found by the masked monster...
I mean, she has a point.
Even if you are right on this, I can't just let you...
Oh, now what?
SPF-1 portable contact device activated. Abnormal arcane skill fluctuation detected. Conducting analysis.
Uh-oh.
It just activates itself?
Oh, that's not good.
Source of abnormal arcane skill fluctuation confirmed. Similar faction, Manus Vindicte. Margin of error, 0.121%. Emergency support application sent.
Oh, now it sends the emergency
Adjusted
support.
application priority to high.
Does it mean we can ask the Foundation for backup now?
Well, that'll be helpful.
This is great! People, I finally got in touch with the Foundation!
Yeah? That's good news.
But the Manus is still wandering out there. Before the Foundation evacuates them, the village will be destroyed. We can't just sit around and watch.
Right, they can't evacuate the people with the Manus Vindicte around. Just cause it'll be even hard to get people out. And trying to fight them off while evacuating people will just risk more casualties. Calabana looks down at the glasses. Her finger gently swipes across the broken temple.
There is another way.
She speaks up, though hesitantly, after the long silence.
Way? What way?
If she can do it, I can do it too. Maybe I can find traces of her if I enter the realm. Because I also mastered meditation skills.
Calabana's eyes fix on a stone. She's lost in her thoughts.
Yes, that's right. I know the path inside. What do I need? Yes, water. Enough water to soak me in.
Her eyes can't help but move to the large ceramic vat in this corner.
Miss Calabana?
Saman seems to be kind of saying what she's getting at.
Now hold on. Please wait.
Saman waves his hand in front of the researcher, who is already carried away by some emotion.
If it was so easy, why didn't you look for her in the realm in the first place?
True. I'm guessing there's more to it than that.
It is a risky move, am I right?
How did you know?
Oh, just my instincts or experiences, perhaps?
He gives her a gentle wave of his hand. That's probably how he lost it in the first place.
No offense, but when I look at you, I see a desperate tiger cub cornered by the hunters. The situation is not as simple as you think. Since she can invite us to more punk, she can play the same trick and invite you to her realm.
In which case, just voluntarily walking into a trap.
This could be a trap. A trap to keep you stuck inside the realm.
And if she's stuck inside there, she can't help us out here. We down one less person to help with the evacuation. And even more so, who knows what'll happen in there. But it's a risk she's willing to take, isn't it?
You are right. It is a risky move. With the other two idols as her anchors, she's the true dominator of the realm now. I can't foresee what's ahead of us in there, so I've been avoiding it. But
Calabauna looks up at him. I don't know how to pronounce that last name. What was it? Because I know Matilda said it a minute ago.
Miss Calabauna?
Calabauna. It's so hard for me to remember how to pronounce it.
we don't have other choices, do we?
Now we are talking. You seem ready.
And you were just trying to talk her out of it a minute ago. He shakes his head with a slight disapproval.
Whatever you decide to do next, don't. This is the advice from an experienced hunter.
Why?
Because whatever is in your mind now is going to send you into the hunter's trap. This happens to all kinds of animals. When the animal realizes it is cornered, its mind will be in a muddle. It can't think of anything else, but at the same time, it strangely grows overconfident. It will take the gamble of escaping from its last way out, which is also going to be the entrance of the trap. Trust me.
He seems unusually serious.
I know how you feel. You thought there's no way out, but a foot-log bridge.
She stares at his face for a long time. Eventually, she shakes her head.
The Manus followers are still wandering about, and some villagers haven't been moved to safer locations. But sometimes, we must take the risky path to get out of the dreadful situation. Even though it...
My hand keeps slipping on this damn keyboard. Even though it is full of traps. You notice her fingers clutch and loosen repeatedly out of anxiety.
It may not solve all the problems, but it's better than doing nothing. If this really is a trap, that means we will meet again. And I have been waiting for a chance to talk to her face to face for too long. I have been chasing after an imaginary goal since she left me. I watched that star closely, taking down everything that I could observe. However, despite all the efforts, deep down I know better than anyone else, it's useless. I remember those days, almost half of which were like living in a mist. But now, I can feel it. Her silhouette is right there in front of me. To be honest, this is not the best time to seize this chance.
Miss Calabauna.
But no matter how I look at it, this is too good an opportunity to pass up.
Shemaine meets her gaze squarely. Then he blinks. He scratches his head, feeling a bit powerless. I mean, it's hard not to in this situation.
Okay, fine. If you insist on doing this, I will not stop you. We all have our lessons to learn, and you are right. We don't have any better options. What is it they say? No risk, no feast, huh? But please keep this in mind. No matter what happens, your safety will always be the top priority. We cannot bear to lose someone who is capable of putting this to an end.
I will.
We continue. Stargazing today is now active, and you may stargaze once daily. The benefit you find can be used in Vedic astrology. Oh. The sun rises and the moon veils its face. Life's gentle fingers guide each tender seedling. A hint of a different path free of monotony. Okay. Cast any ultimate 3 times, and we're fixed with this party. So my name is Hilda, and who is this? I'm trying to see who it is. Changing star signs. Activate the Mediator's realm that, at the end of every round, gains the incantation Carbuncle Reincarnation, which transforms the target enemy into a carbuncle up to 3 to be gained. Okay. I feel this is going to be tricky. The carbuncle will join the fights. Long press to check details. Use the strength of each team and complete as their commandment. Activate the Mediator's realm. Activate the Meteors realm to get Carbuncle Reincarnation. Why do I keep saying reincantation? Transforms the enemy into Carbuncle. Let's see. Terrifying scream deals 400 reality damage. Targeting stats down negative status. Attack also grants other allies monster +1. Mass attack. 100% reality damage to enemies, max +1 to caster, max 1 for self, max +2 for self. Okay. So really it's ready to debuff him first, but then he's terrifying scream.
A brave decision.
Yep, there we go. We need to use the Carbuncle to get the ultimates fast. And then that's what it wants to do. And here comes they're still more active, of course.
See, I am able to see clearly. Your fate is doomed.
Almost taken out. All enemies are granted other allies am I supposed to? Perfect. First, then this, and then this.
This is your fate. Je vois ton destin.
All right, deep breath in.
I can see. I am able to see clearly.
buff them
Brave
first,
decision.
then use the ultimate.
See, I'm
All
able
right,
to see
Deep breath
clearly.
in.
Everyone has their own language.
Your fate is doomed.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
There's only one left. I had the incantation. What's this?
A brave decision.
Throw sign.
Aha!
See? Armor time.
Your command.
A brave decision. Hold on to that.
And you're out. I feel like I still gotta be able to do that Green Carbuncle reincarnation thing earlier. I think I just didn't use the ultimate soon enough. Anyway, Moon, Mars, and I'm guessing Jupiter. Yeah. The other mountain builder. They have pieced them together with fragments from many places. The forests and the mountains, with long practice and the essence of yesterday. Have Leilani, Samain, and one that I don't recognize. And we're dealing with the Manus. Enemies.
At your command.
Oh, I get it completely. Oh, right.
Everyone has their own language.
Oh boy.
Enemy attack! Oh, I get it completely.
Tú decides.
Oh, right. Monkey blade.
That's one out.
Hey! Don't be shy,
Perfect shot.
young. Let's dance.
A brave decision.
Get ready.
Yes, I know.
Now dance.
That,
Shiny arrows.
another
Ta-da! Time for a special
And that's two.
massage.
We're on. Wave 2.
Tú decides. Yes, I know.
At your command.
Ta-da! Time for a special massage. What? You still don't recognize me? What about now?
Ha! Woohoo!
Oh, that
Good
hurt.
for you.
Mass attack deals 50% reality to all enemies. Enjoys crit rate plus 20%, excess credit rate corrects damage, and deals additional reality damage to the main target. Jeez. Oh, that's it already. Reality self meter. Place one stack of weakness.
Now, then choose two lucky
All right.
guesses.
Deep breath in.
Right.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is no magic, no any special kind of mechanic. It's luck.
Give me a hand, friends. I can't do this alone.
This is them all.
This is not bad for a stretch.
Of course, that'd be a stretch for you. His family is a distant memory of the past. It's starting to get nighttime now. Read astrology rules. Find benefits from stargazing today. 2. Change the benefit position on the astrolabe to To increase the progress of astrology, the first 10 adjustments will give you rewards. There's no right answer to astrology. Your choices will give you the best results. Complete the astrology's progress to perform astrology and get the final reward. The astrology's results may differ, but the final reward is the same. Okay, current is 120, 190 degrees, 150, 250. I'm going to change resistance on the astral. Separatices. Okay. Mars. Holy silver. The benefit was invoked in the temple as the kingdom was founded and employed both something and power. Both order and power. Okay. Moment of dissonance. The land was exalted at the beginning and end of each day, and night took place there. Setting investigators. Oh, wards and everything. Guessing stage 16 is the front part of the story, so that's what we'll end it off at. A small hand clutches a treasure tightly, so much that none may steal it. Part 9. The Little Guardians. They gathered before the ceramic vat in the yard.
Are you sure? To use this?
What's wrong with it? It has enough water to soak me in.
The man looks at the old vat and then checks the filthy water and rotten leaves inside. There's a silence between them. You might want to clean it out first.
You are much more practical than I thought.
Oh, before I go.
She hands the Vishnu idol to Matilda.
Aren't you going to take it with you, Miss Calabona?
Yeah, won't you need that for, protection inside the realm?
No.
She slowly shakes her head.
Charmaine has a point. This is our last chance to win this fight, and it should be kept away from Kumar as far as possible.
So in case he loses the fight, he doesn't want to honor for Kumar to have full power just right then and there. Okay, that makes sense.
Miss Calabona? Take this with you then.
Matilda passes over a crystal. It is shining brightly, like a freshly picked star. Is that the pendulum from earlier?
This is your...
My pendulum. It's one of my collections. One of the purest. Even I don't have a lot of them around.
Why do I get the feeling that's actually going to play into being somewhat helpful in the end of all this?
I realized that the theory of meditation you've talked about is quite similar to some of the crystal divination theories. So perhaps this will help you in the water if the crystal can stabilize the magnetic field and guide you in there.
You...
No need to be surprised. This is how quickly a genius can think.
Thank you.
Ah, great. So it's only me who can't understand this meditation in water thing? Well, it takes all sorts of rocks to form a mountain.
Pretty much. Before he finishes his sentence, Calabona has quickly submerged her legs in the water, as if the cold didn't bother her at all. It would bother me a lot. I can't stand cold water.
Okay. The pendulum and enough liquid. And all I have to do now is think of Kumar.
She bends her knees and lets herself slide into the water. Her world is immediately free of sounds. As soon as her head is completely submerged in the water, the cold attacks from all directions. Be it real or false, delusional or real, a world reappears before her. Quite an eerie one at that. It doesn't even have a name.
Where else could it be more suitable than the place we first met?
Oh, that makes sense. The familiar stone stairs extend much longer than she remembers. The rough red bricks, the well-calculated and carefully designed arc. Everything in Jantar Montar has a unique kind of beauty.
How thoughtful you were, Kumar, to recreate the observatory in the realm.
So this is an observatory? Where's the giant telescope? The figure standing still on its top looks like a black singularity. She knows who it is.
Just an illusion in my mind.
Are we sure about that? Now, her left foot is on the first step. Hesitance is expected.
She remembered almost every detail of me as a child.
The figure standing in front of her greatly resembles her younger self. Always fist clenching, always waiting for confrontation. And now, the girl is irritated by this intrusion. She rushes towards Kalabana and throws quick punches.
It hurts! Did it hurt this much when I hit someone as a child?
Get out! You should not be here.
She tries to drive Kalabana away, fighting her like a trained warrior.
Ah, yes. Mom had taught me a few moves to deal with those brats at that age.
That's some training.
Leave!
This feels weird. Did Kumar put you here? To guard this fragment of memory? This shall be the obstacle in my way to where I want to be. It's time to face the illusion from the past.
Well, this'll be fun. Let's see now. Cast 3-star incantation one time. Oh, this will be a one-on-one fight. I need star element here. Matilda, Tooth Fairy, Baby Blue, and Charlie. Just using solar eclipse here.
यहाँ पर क्या कर रहे हो? चले जाओ।
मैं 12 साल की उम्र में छोटी और कमजोर थी, लेकिन मुक्का मारने में मुझे कभी भी कोई झिझक नहीं हुई ना। लेकिन क्यों? आप क्यों? ओह, ठीक है। संवाद करने की यह इच्छा। इस उम्र में भी मैं बेहतर नहीं हूँ। फिर इसे कठिन तरीके से करना होगा।
About that way, doesn't it?
I know how to do it! Hey! Witness me! Hey! Witness me!
You've grown taller and you have stronger hands, like I've dreamt of. So have you two found the graveyard of stars?
तो आपका क्या मतलब है? क्या आपका मतलब है कुमार?
Sounds like it. I was thinking this fight was going a little bit too fast. Then again, I'm a bit stronger here.
I know how to do it! Je vous attendais. Hey! Witness me!
There we go.
That's the greatest magician!
And this will finish it off.
You say
I think.
तुम फिर से शांत हो गए। ध्यान किसी के दिल और आत्मा के बीच बातचीत है, लेकिन मैंने कभी सोचा नहीं था कि ये इतनी जल्दबाजी में किया जाएगा। अगला कौन है?
That'd still be me, which is also you. We're 16 and the bad kid sitting behind us cut our hair. Leave now, Bala Brona.
Ha! That's what you've got!
The illusion is dispersed and then gathers again in the distance. But this time, she is no longer irritated. She gradually fades away in the light and shadow of the observatory, and her voice goes further and further.
From the past to the present and the future. The thing you are clinging on to, facing and chasing. Think what it is.
Calabana lowers her head to look at her palm.
You are still asking questions that cannot be answered, just as you always did. What do you think I should chase after?
Her fingers clenched gently.
इस बार मैं धोखा नहीं खाऊंगी, कुमार। उस दिन के बाद से मैंने खगोल विज्ञान का अध्ययन कभी नहीं छोड़ा।
There is only an echo in the empty space. The illusion has gone. She looks up at the almost endless stairs.
Keep moving.
You could almost mistake it as a stairway to heaven. The lambs know not the purpose of the fence. Part 10. Outside the fence. First the child self, then the teenage self, and then the young adult self. Only in the Mediator's realm can one face so many past selves and defeat them one after another.
The 20-year-old me was fierce.
Calabana wipes her bruised cheeks.
That pain feels real.
You came here sooner than I expected, Kalabuna.
There she is. The wind feels like tingling knives on the rooftop. A familiar, if not too familiar, figure once again emerges in front of her.
I knew you would come.
Kumar. Finally. See you again.
And surrounded by those crows or ravens. I think those are crows.
I miss you dearly too, my child. I hope you've been doing well while I was away. Hope you're happy with the surroundings I set. I always find it enjoyable here. A place full of memories. And perfect for small talks.
I'd rather you suffered, miss.
Ah, someone is having a worse attitude these days.
Calabona looks around to observe the surroundings.
There's no need to look around, kid. I already had a few years of experience in the field before you started your research. And one of the most basic skills one has to master in the meditator's realm is to cover up the traces of reality.
The sky is dark, like the surface of a dusted glassware.
Even so, you didn't even think about creating a starry sky for yourself here.
Kumar is silent for a moment, and then shakes her head.
That would be unnecessary. You can see it any time outside this realm if you like.
Why did you invite me here?
I know you've put in a lot of efforts. I understand the difficulty within and sympathize with you, Kalapuna. I always do, just like what I did with my younger brother. By the way, that letter has been delivered to him safely, I assume?
You could say that.
You're smart enough not to bring the Vishnu statue with you. Did somebody kindly remind you not to do that?
Nah, she figured on that on her own.
Never mind. That's not helpful.
I don't understand. Why involve him?
Behind Kumar, an old finder scope is aiming at the sky.
Maybe I was being vindictive out of hatred, like you said. After all, they precluded me from doing anything even before I give it a try. Although my misfortune was not my brother's doing, there's no one else left in the family to take my anger.
So unfortunately, he had to play the martyr for them instead. I almost feel sorry for the guy.
So ask me now. Ask me anything you wish to know. I can tell you everything. What you're curious about, what you're confused about, anything you can't work out in your little brain. I can explain it all.
She smiles warmly, but her words are as cold as usual.
Hasn't the idea that I might locate you bothered you for even a second?
Kalabona takes a tentative step forward.
Locate me? You are still as naive as a child, my Kalabauna. You little dummy Ulu. That is simply impossible.
This is the first time you doubt my capability.
No, why would I do that? Of all the students, you are the only child who is smart enough to follow my steps this far. You just don't have time on your side and need a better mindset in dealing with the unexpected. I've tried to teach it to you. Remember those impromptu speeches I asked you to give? Those were good practice.
Yeah, I never liked speeches.
Don't have... What do you mean?
Perhaps you have put too much stock in the idea that I will rely on Manus Vindicte in this. Instead, I trust myself more than them. And of course, I also trust you. What's more, they were never good enough for me. But luckily, I have never been a real arcanist or a real human, only pretending to be either of them when necessary. I can easily act like an arcanist to gain their trust, just like I could act like a human when I was teaching at Venna.
Kumar notices that Kalabona has been staring at the old finder scope.
What are you staring at? Take it if you're interested.
Kumar takes off the finder scope and throws it lightly to Kalabona. It lands precisely on her palm. The surroundings remain the same. Kalabona can't find any loopholes at all.
What? You thought it is the key to cracking the meditator's realm, like the stone statues earlier?
I guess it would be too easy.
Though it is too late for hints, there is one thing I have to remind you of.
She is indeed as thoughtful as she claims to be.
You didn't catch up to the real me, nor did you improve the situation by entering the realm. You chased me all the way here, chased the hope of winning against me, but you only helped me complete my plan.
Oh. She planned for this, didn't she?
The moment you entered the realm, the last step of my plan was done.
I completed... what?
As you know, exerting influence on reality through the meditator's realm is challenging. After all, this realm is like the shadow of its real counterpart, a reflection of reality.
I went to a lot of trouble, even wasted a statue, to finally stick out a corner of the shadow over the boundary of the two worlds.
You mean the statue in the cave?
Yes. What I needed was an outside-in force to break the realm, which is almost unbreakable from the inside. A mirror can reflect objects, but there's nothing it could do to itself. It can only be shattered into pieces by people not from the reflection, but reality. Whenever there is a shooting star streaking across the sky of this realm, an equally beautiful star will fall on the real Earth. And guess what? You are the force I'm looking for.
Oh no.
No. How? So the fluctuation I detected, the energy of the celestial body felt by the Foundation girl, are just false alert?
Oh no. I have to admit, that young girl was not part of my plan. But at least you are on the right track about what happened. If anything is to blame, it's your ego. You were trying to win, but not by saving people. The idea of proving yourself to me outweighed their lives. You must be wondering, how could she lay such a trap with her insignificant arcane power? She can barely lift a lump of clay. She must have had the Manus Vindicte on her side to help. All that being said, you don't have to feel yourself to be a lesser version of me. You're still my best student, my best colleague, and my strongest rival. Well, with some room to improve.
You're always gonna have an offhanded comment like that, right at the end.
Even this time, you didn't lose the game for lack of wits, but for the fact that I know you a bit better than you know me. And I simply have more experience hunting a prey.
You and the Manus. I've never thought that.
Collarbone feels her explanation is meaningless and stuck in her throat. She's almost choking for breath and potential breeze.
That means if I didn't enter the realm to see you,
Your plan never would have come to fruition.
Then things are going to be tricky for me. You would be enjoying a happy Deepa festival, while I would be crying in a dark corner nobody knows of.
why? Why would you?
Well, time's up. Remember to ask the most important question first next time, chap. Don't thank me for that suggestion, and don't think too much of my kindness. I didn't explain all these things for your sake. I told you everything because only by doing so can I enjoy the victory to its fullest. You're You know I have a bad taste for entertainment.
Desperation is a good price for me. Oh, jeez.
Go back to the Deepa festival. At least there's one good thing left for you. You will get to see that beautiful shooting star with your own eyes, just like I will. Alfida.
In other words, not only were we walking into a trap, we were basically helping have the plan come into fruition. Great. Let the dust fall from the beard. The road stretches on ahead. She is not afraid to put every possibility to the test. Part 11. Rat and its Days.
My ankle hurts no more.
Tanjiro tries to move the tightly wrapped ankle. Seriously thinking about going back again. Samane is sitting under the sacred fig, and Matilda is anxiously walking around and around the vat. Neither of them is in the mood to check Hunter's ankle.
She's been in there for 4 minutes, 26 seconds.
That's not that any normal person should be holding their breath underwater.
Is this a reasonable length of time? I remember I once learned about the ideal time length for meditation in one of the elective classes. What's more, she's holding her breath underwater.
Samane looks like he's trying to get some meditation in himself. Samane closes his eyes. The noise of people, the footsteps, and the light cracks coming from the inside of the tree gradually turn into the crackle of flames.
When there is only one way to the destination, you have no choice but to take it.
Pain is coming from his scar of the mutilation, which healed up long ago.
You have to force yourself to take that painful step, and then blame yourself for being such a desperate fool to move and lose balance.
Sorry, I was yawning. Who has never made a mistake? There's a time when he was just like them. If he had chosen the other path, the sacred fig wouldn't have died. They would be sitting in its shade. But who says that would be the better future?
But the silver lining is, it's just a stagger on the solid ground. And you will eventually regain your footing.
Oh, shit. The vat bursts into pieces after the 5-minute silence. The water splashes onto the ground, like strange shadows cast in all directions.
Oh, Miss Calabona!
The poor vat breaks into pieces. The muddy liquid spreads in all directions and covers the ground. Her wet hair is clinging to her tightly. She looks as miserable as a drowned rat.
Leave here. Now. And get everyone.
She vomits in great pain, as if she could expel the regret from her body this way.
Did you see Kumar? What happened?
Bad things happen, Matilda. Nothing but bad things.
I'm the one to blame. Damn it. I'm such a fool. I should have known that I'm not a match for Kumar.
She knows what that means. If the boundary between the realm and the reality is broken, that celestial body will fall into them in no time. There's no easy way to forgive herself. Maybe it will destroy them today, maybe in the next minute.
Keep telling myself I did all these things to save the people, to save the village. Turns out it was me fighting against a dummy she set up. I messed up everything. For everyone.
She looks at her fingers. The nails have sunk into the soft ground. A wrinkled piece of coarse cloth comes into her sight.
I'm sorry. I should have listened to you.
She lowers her head even more.
If I were more sensible and just left this path, this stupid dumb trap, nothing would have turned out this way.
Oh, is that how you see it? I assume you think it is this way because you have failed in the mission and thus feel depressed and indulge yourself in some negative thinking, which is totally understandable. Blaming it all on yourself, telling yourself you will be the only one to suffer the consequence so as to alleviate the guilt. Or you didn't understand what I said to you earlier at all.
What?
She looks up with confusion, wondering if that relaxed tone is another illusion. Seriously, man, do you ever get irritated? You always sound so chill.
You have to stop it, Calabona. Remember what I said? You don't have to feel bad for trusting people. And here's another piece. Don't blame yourself for being brave. What did she tell you? You were a fool and you ruined everything?
He crouches down and looks straight at his reflection in her eyes.
Come on. Both of us know this is not the case. Brave or reckless, prudent or cowardly. Comments like these could be predictions, but most of the time are hindsight. The good news is, we still have time to change that. You know what kind of bears the hunters fear the most? The ones which were once trapped, but eventually got away.
Because they know how to get away again, and how not to get caught again.
Nobody can remain a predator forever. We don't know what will happen in the next encounter. What's more, life is a long fight where we outsmart one opponent and get outsmarted by the other. That's the wisdom of nature. Bears eat salmon, wolves eat rabbit, but eventually, bears or wolves, their skin will become our blankets. A tiger might have strength, yet a rat also has its wits. You don't need to defeat her to validate your victory. You can win this war another way, a way to your advantage. When will the wrestling between a fisherman and a fish begin? When the fish bites the bait.
Insightful, isn't he?
So, if you still have some strength left in you to get back on your feet and think straight, that'd be most helpful. After all, I don't think we have the time for another round of meditation.
I'll be honest, I like this guy. I'm liking this guy more and more. Calabona takes the cloth. She buries her face into it, wiping hard across her eyes. The praying brings her senses back.
The last time I wiped my face with this, I was wrestling with my mom.
She takes a deep breath, trying to get her brain working again.
Kumar, she broke the boundary between the meditator's realm and reality through me. I'm afraid the falling star will arrive early.
What? There's no other ways to stop her then?
Apparently so.
There might be a way to stop her by locating her in person. But I didn't spot any clue in the realm. And now...
We are in a dangerous situation. Almost as urgent as the time when Rama was facing the arrow knocked to a full bow. Instead of getting caught up in nostalgia, we should take action and protect what can be saved.
The estimated arrival time of the Foundation backup is 6 a.m. It will be too late if the meteor really falls early.
Yep.
We need a shelter that can withstand the impact. Also, we have to gather all the villagers. And... In the field training, the instructor also told us to... I'll go with you.
Conjure? Conjure staggers her way to them.
I'll go with you. I know the way better. Besides, Sharjah is not back yet. If anything happens to she, I will not forgive myself I say those words.
I'm staying.
Of course you would.
If I can calculate the range of damage of the comet, we may retreat to a safe location. Every rat has its day. And this rat is doing her best.
Don't put on a face like that. You are not some rat. I can tell. You are the tiger cub. In the meantime, let's not forget, the real rat is still out there looking smug.
True. We need to find Kumar and put an end to this. It is predictable that there will be a long-term battle outside the stone door enchanted with protection incantations. Jermaine turns around and rubs his hands, feeling a bit uneasy.
Watch out for the things I knock off. I didn't do it on purpose.
And here we go again, fighting the Manus. Again! So we need star element here. Mostly because it's only more mineral than everything else here. I'll leave it till then, but I'm putting it in Neto.
Just as what's been practiced countless times.
For all stats, we need the healer, so I'll put in Sotheby.
Let's have a party then!
And for the assist, I'll put in A-Knight.
Someone's sword hath not rusted yet.
Casting ultimate 3 times.
May the peace be with us. My sword sharp.
Forgetting about the buff.
I believe in you. My sword sharp. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Sempre caro mi su queste bucole. Hey! Witness me!
Is that all?
I know how to do it! You tell me what to do! What's this? Je vois ton destin. Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby.
Got 2.
I know how to do it. You tell me what to do. Who's that? Je vois ton destin. Hey! Witness me! Ah, it seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right? I am able to see clearly. Don't tell me what to do. What's this? Your fate is doomed!
Go.
The ingredient store owner said it was very effective. Please believe me.
I believe in you. My sword sharp. Legna sereno intenso ad infinito. So long lives this, and this gives power to thee.
Ow.
Depict the world I have never seen before.
I know what this is. This is my best formula.
Each moment, now night.
And they're all out. Unfortunately,
Considering someone's physical condition, the investiture can be simplified.
this determination is pure and wholehearted, free of the shackles of irrationality. Part 12. Straws Against the Wind. Street. Misurta. The last brighter lamp has been blown out by the quiet breath. Darkness falls on the people who are still hiding.
We are safe as long as they can't find us.
Serta hides the fainted woman and the girl in the shadow to keep them safe.
Miss Serta, I'm scared.
Gina holds Serta's hand so tightly as she is the only lifesaver now.
Relax, Gina. Remember what Pati and Dada said? Just wait here and they will be back soon. Your brother is also helping them out.
But those monsters are terrifying. Even Mata.
Recalling the tragic scene, Serta can't help closing her eyes.
Martha just passed out. Don't worry. She will...
Sit.
Sale! You mean a Rakshas?
Man casts an incantation while wielding the rammed out to keep the monsters away.
गंदे कीड़े! पिताजी, अभी भी बहुत सारे हैं।
At least they have some means of fighting back.
इतने बुज़दिल मत बनो राज, मत बनो। यकीन नहीं होता कि हमें एक इंसान लड़की के सहारे।
Rammed out cuts through the air. Arm covered in black slime falls to the ground.
लानत है हम पे। पिताजी, ध्यान से।
सर, आपके पीछे।
The body acts before the mind. The moment Serta exposes herself and wedges into the light, her senses scream to warn her of the danger. Yeah. There's no doubt a bare-handed human taunting a group of Manus followers is throwing straws against the wind.
Ha!
Samain for the rescue again. The last Manus follower falls to the ground, the mask broken in half. Samain freezes, his fist still in the air. Even he himself doesn't realize what has happened.
Oh boy, that was close.
He looks down and meets Serza's equally confused eyes.
Miss Serza, I admire you for your courage, but this is getting a bit too nerve-wracking.
He withdraws his arm, a bit scared by what has happened.
Miss Serza!
Ganjara? Wait, how did you find this place?
Sorry, Miss Serza. I should not is mad at you. That scares me so.
Sorry. Couldn't control myself and my body just...
Huh? रुको बच्चे!
The old man grasps Samain's left arm.
तुम तो शर्मा जी के बेटे हो।
अरे, आप तो तिकाल चाचा है ना? कितने अरसे हो गए आपसे मिले हुए?
They know each other?
तुम कैसे?
The old man seems to be looking at a living ghost.
तिकाल चाचा, बहुत बातें होंगी, पर इस वक्त नहीं.
Warmly greeting the old man, he avoids the question.
इस जगह एक उल्का पिंड गिरेगा. इसके प्रभाव से एक विशाल गड्ढा बन जाएगा. और वो उल्का पिंड यहाँ पर फाउंडेशन के कोई सहायता पहुँचने से पहले आ गिरेगा. पर आप लोग सबसे ज्यादा खुशकिस्मत हैं, क्योंकि हम सबसे पहले आप लोगों को ढूंढ पाए हैं. चलिए तिकाल चाचा, मेरे घर पर चल के बतख करते हैं. आपको हमारे घर का रास्ता याद है ना?
क्या? वो जला हुआ पुराना घर सवाल ही नहीं उठता, कभी नहीं.
फिर तो आपको मुझे माफ करना पड़ेगा. चाचा, आप हमारे साथ ही जाएंगे, भले मुझे आपको बंद कर खींच के ले जाना पड़े.
You really don't have a chance here, old man. Just doing what we got to make sure you stay alive. Villagers are pushed into the tuk-tuk with their complaints.
All right. I'm glad to see that you're fine, Miss Serza. We are in dire need of a helping hand.
We use all the help we can get right now. Don't tell them the Foundation will be able to make it in time.
Miss Serza, I remember you know this place well.
Yes, I do.
We need to transfer everyone here, humans and arcanists, to a safe place.
And you're the best person to do that.
Alright, I'll do whatever I can as long as it helps.
Wish my father could see this. Isn't she a lot more reliable than I am?
Oh, come on, you've been plenty reliable.
Told the old man a million times that humans make more decent work partners than arcanists.
Hurry up, you people!
Serza opens the door and urges them to get in.
You can check later!
I hear you. Serza, please briefly tell us what the neighborhood is like. We need to pick up everyone in the town as soon as possible.
We need to find the quickest way to do it and avoid all the enemies on the way. Hey, relax. We can't run away from them. We will just run over them.
That's one way of putting it. Is there a commandment? Select the shortest path. Alright, we need star and plants here. So Tsunetsu, you're going to be Tsunetsu, A-Night, you're probably going to be next here.
Group crime. Oh no, it's nothing.
I see what they're doing here. Point a sign that points the way. It will guide you to a certain place, but it may not be what you had in mind. If you get lost, it will help you find your way quickly without trouble. But who put it here? Should we take its word for it? Turn right, left, go forward for the goal. Follows the directions shown by the sign. Different enemies lie in wait in each direction, but the signs disappear when the caster dies. The only damage taken is sets with 1. Material crate. I'm gonna help you find great trouble. I'm guessing we take the left? Again, this is a guess.
Are you also here for the tea party? The
Balahas live near the village entrance. The fastest way there. Oh, and Auntie Sitar. She lives at.
Look! There are some road signs ahead! Which way should we go, Miss Sherja?
Hey, people. That rumbling noise sounds like giant rocks rolling downhill. Those guys are catching up.
Aha! Don't worry, just speed up with Kanjira! Ahead! Yes! My intuition has never failed me!
I'm taking left. Just in case.
I will do as I know how to do it. What's this? Go!
Can you believe this? They run faster than my caravan. With those little legs?
Oh, young lady. Never underestimate the legs. Or animals.
True.
Animals?
Well, more or less they are. Leave them to me. I know how to deal with things that have legs.
Easy, big guy. You're turning my caravan over.
Hello now. Fortunately, I have no beast I can deal with you.
What's that? It seems to be mixed up. This should be fine, right?
Luckily, my current arcanes are pretty strong on their own. And that's one out.
I know how to do it. What's this? Don't tell me what to do. Typhon won't give up his friends. Neither will Sotheby.
And you're out.
Whew, that was great fun.
That was nothing like the training.
We took a detour, but we will get back to where we were after this intersection.
I guess I didn't take the first step. Oh well. Don't need it.
I know what this is. What a great season! I can see. I am able to see clearly. This is the gift, well prepared for you. Time to admire the cherry blossoms.
That's one
Your
out.
fate is doomed.
That's two out. That's one.
私にお任せください。I will do as asked. Go!
And done.
1, 2, 3. Okay, all are here. We got everyone.
The gas pedal is more heavy.
Oh, Uncle Taka, वहाँ बहुत भीड़ है, हाँ? मैं यहाँ से केवल आपकी पगड़ी देख सकता हूँ.
मुझे डर है कि आपको अभी इसे सहाना होगा आखिरकार आप बहुत बार पहले बाकी थे ये जल्द ही खत्म हो जाएगा क्योंकि हमारे पास एक उत्कृष्ट युवक ड्राइवर है यात्रा
Is everyone seated? The court is now...
An incantation is not always what opens the door to a cave of treasure. Part 13. Open Sesame. Well, like Open Sesame. No? Okay.
How is everything now?
Well, it's going smooth. The young people and tourists left as soon as I persuaded them. Only the old and the children are left here. It's not that easy for them to move, and...
Hey! You promised to give me half of it. Now what? The boss cannot keep her own promise?
I do most messenger work. More food for more work.
Yeah, there's that.
These kids were abandoned and driven away by humans. I'm glad to see Kanjra get along with them.
Calabona looks down at the astrolabe in her hand.
If she could enjoy life like this. No, nothing.
Calabona chuckles. There's a faraway look in her face.
You just reminded me of my mother, Shurja. Perhaps people like you are the key to saving all of us.
I'm pretty sure it goes without saying.
I just observed it again. The figures are showing a grim picture. Luckily, I've worked out the specific range of damage.
She draws quite a large circle on the map.
As long as we can get out of this radius, there will be no casualties. As for other losses, they are beyond my ability to cover.
The airship of the Foundation is on the way. At least our water supply is secured for now. But the problem is, at such a distance.
She draws a straight line on the map lightly.
The distance. Even if we follow the straight line, it is impossible for us with the elders and the children to get out of it within hours.
Why? We are getting so close to success!
So evacuation might not be possible after all. In which case the only solution would be just to stop the plan entirely.
If only we could go underground!
Underground? Wait!
Oh, that's it.
I remember my old man told me about an emergency tunnel leading to the forest on the mountain. Its entrance is right here, beneath the floor of this very room.
A tunnel?
He told me this, hoping that one day I will take over his responsibility to look after the village. If I remember it correctly, that forest, which is also the exit of this tunnel, is right outside the impact area.
He taps on a spot outside the marked range with his 12th finger.
That's great. In the tunnel, even if we don't make it to the forest in time, we can still avoid the damage.
But...
But what? He scratches his beard, hissing in embarrassment.
The problem is, there's a gate to the tunnel. Now, just for the record, I'm only quoting my old man. It is a gate which only opens to the leader who has earned his people's trust.
Yeah, crap. There's always gotta be a loophole. There's always gotta be a catch.
Oh, open sesame! V is going real treasure hunting this time.
Concentrate is not the time for jokes. Of the silence, only the naive child is excited.
Oh, well, my father's version was hardly as exciting as Open Sesame. I didn't believe him even as a child. I tried to open it by force many times. Well, it never worked.
my old man was telling the truth. Things would be problematic for us. Because I don't think I can get that gate open. Firstly, I've never wanted to be a leader. And speaking of the people's trust, how do you think those cursing old men in the yard will feel about me?
Calabana listens to those cursing old men for a while. She cannot contradict what he says.
Even so.
She taps on the map, thinking.
We will open that gate.
She looks up at Semaine. He is standing in silence and has a blank look on his face.
Even if we have to smash it with our bare fists.
I'm not sure if you were being sarcastic.
Right? She doesn't give a clear answer. Instead, her eyes flit back to the map.
It's the best way in the current situation.
On the porch on the front of the house, there is a loose floorboard. Under it, they see some wooden stairs, which appear to be the entrance of a tunnel.
Watch your steps.
One after another, they slowly go down the stairs. Ah, this must be it. The gray and yellow stone gate has a pattern of an elephant raising its front feet in the middle. It is as immovable as a real elephant.
So the spell Charmaine told us is truly useless.
What did I say? This is never the gate for me to open.
Semaine gives them an embarrassed smile. Behind him, the criticism comes as expected.
मैं जानता था कि तू हम सबको लेके डूबेगा शर्मा के लौंडे तू अपने परिवार की रक्षा नहीं कर सकता तो दूसरों की रक्षा कैसे करेगा
हे भगवान हमारी प्रार्थना सुन के हमारे लिए कोई मार्गदर्शक भेज दे
Oh, here they come again. The complaints Semaine has heard so many times. Those familiar syllables make him almost nostalgic. Conjure is stepping a foot faster and faster, seeming hard for her to suppress the anger. Understandable, yeah.
इतने सालों इंसानों के भरोसे रख के हमने कहा
You. बकवास बंद करो सब.
Yes. Well, that set him up. The crowd instantly falls into silence. The spell of nostalgia is broken. Semaine lowers his head, surprised by her irritation.
All you talk about is protect family and stuff. Give me a break. And you.
Me?
Yes, you.
Yes, you.
What about me?
What about you? Conjure throws back her head and glares at him.
You love talking, don't you? Now you go dumb? Big guy, can't defend yourself? I just don't understand. You feel bad. You say it. Why is you afraid? You don't owe them. See?
Conjure extends a finger at the heart's brow.
You talk and you shut them up.
Semaine follows her pointing finger and looks at the familiar faces. He suddenly realizes that, after all these years, he still remembers each of them clearly. There's no longer anger or disdain in their eyes. They just remain silent and avoid his gaze.
Why don't you do this earlier? We need to focus on the most important thing. It's open sesame story.
Conjure mumbles admiringly.
In the story, only the most smart and wise people can open it. Why do you hesitate now?
Semaine laughs as if she has said something most amusing.
Little one, you think I'm the smartest and wisest person?
I mean, it kind of been so far. You're the one that's saying all this wise and, albeit, pretty reveling stuff lately. You tend to be the guy that has his head on his shoulders most of the time. So, yeah, I'd say you're the smartest and wisest here.
No.
Oh.
His laugh stopped. Never mind.
But why ask me? It is your gate. My answer don't matter. Their answer don't matter too. That's why I said you should shut them up.
Contra rolls her eyes.
There will be a gate for me, and I will open it my way. I'm the one to decide how to open my gate. My spell will be longer and cooler than some open sesame. I'm not jealous, you.
She turns her back to him, refusing to cast a look at him.
Interesting. Looks like Dad was right. I'm not qualified to be a leader. Thanks, kid. Anyway, times have changed. Forget the spell.
That's his father's gate, his father's path, his father's choice of life, and his father's responsibility.
लेकिन ये मैं हूँ जो जहाँ करा हूँ ना केवल.
He raises his voice.
Screw it. I have no idea what my father once promised you. In fact, I have no interest in what your old heads think. लेकिन दरवाजे को खोलने के मेरा तरीका क्या है?
Punch it. Pick a new spell. Sing a song. Bleat like a goat. His fist clenches. At this serious, crucial moment, he is strangely relieved by one sudden idea. He doesn't need any implements. He can just do it with his bare hands, figuratively and literally.
And the one standing right here, right now, is me, not another Sharma.
Keep the shoulder loose, stay steady, and engage with the upper arm. This is his way.
That is to say...
I knew he was gonna punch it. You don't have that kick-ass arm for nothing. This is the easiest punch he has ever thrown. The burden from the past, the pain, and the stress are thrown out of his body at this moment.
Oh, turns out the gate is much more fragile than I thought.
Or he's just stronger than you thought. To the forest. It's a quiet night in the forest. A bonfire is lit in a small open space.
That is to say, I'll smash that door open, even if it takes the other arm of mine.
Yes! That's what I'm talking about. So cool!
As the stick pokes the bonfire, a clear snap can be heard.
I guess you didn't see that coming.
Probably not, no.
To tell the truth, I had prepared myself to bounce off from that closed gate, like what had happened many times when I was a kid.
But wow! See how I burst it open? That was cool!
It was. He throws a few punches in the air excitedly.
Ho, ho! Ha! Ha!
He takes back his fist, content, and casually pokes the fire.
So in the end, my dad was just telling nonsense to a kid.
The flame is dancing in his eyes.
Those so-called profound teachings. Like one needs adequate strength or a sense of responsibility. Those were too abstract for a kid to understand. That's indeed his style.
But in the end, the door was opened. That's for sure. That's a good ending for a story. At least 1,000,000 times better than mine.
You have a long way to go before reaching the end. But I'd say you're in a much better place now than you were in the beginning. It's good progress. Trust me.
observed from the top of the mountain, the old village is only as small as half a palm.
He who only stays behind a closed door will turn away many things, including a chance to survive.
All right. Best roast rabbit ever. Mr. Jha, you have the first bite.
A person with no family, yet radiates the warmth of family to others. If only Kumar had the slightest warmth from someone. Maybe such an absurd thing would have never happened.
I doubt she's upset about what happened. Maybe she has found herself a good seat to enjoy this dance of Shiva.
Most likely. Probably.
That's true. She's the kind of person who always finds herself the best seat to watch the show.
But I'm curious. Tell me, did she, say anything bad about me?
That was not a part of a conversation. She just admitted that she was being vindictive.
Kalabana slightly frowns, hoping to find some clues in the chaotic memories.
Maybe I was being vindictive out of hatred, like you said.
Oh? She suddenly jumps up, as if she were burned by the bonfire.
Like you said, the realm can never extract every word I've said. It's theoretically impossible. How? Where did she hear that part?
Oh, she must have been in the ruins with them. Either that or she was hiding somewhere they were hiding, while trying to plan out everything. She had to have been somewhere close by. The question is, where? The darkness there is oppressive. The light of the stars cannot be seen on the clearest night. Part 14. No Starry Sky.
She was in the same room?
She had to have been.
How could it be?
Kalabona pinches herself to keep calm.
I know that room well. We have searched every inch of it. Unless she was hanging on the ceiling right above us.
I mean, it's not like people actually look up. I swear, whenever I played video games with stealth sections, people never look up to find you. It's it's real funny in retrospect when you think about it.
But, as I said, she always finds herself the best seat. To be someone who can smile knowingly at the arguments made by the lecturer. Knowing full well the thinking process behind, while staying close to other whispering opinions. Like a perfect observatory from which we witness the events in the universe.
The fog is lifted.
Maybe I've been in the wrong direction. She didn't make the star fall as revenge on the village.
What else could it be then? She looks up. The sky is completely cloudless, and the stars look just like the silver sand randomly scattered into the sun. The Samudra by Vishnu.
The sky in the realm when we met.
She recalls the sky in the realm, which is like the surface of dusty glassware.
Mr. Charmaine, she was not on the ceiling.
Are you taking me seriously? That was just a joke to lighten up the mood.
But under the ground.
Oh. Kalabana pulls a photo slowly from her waist. It was soaked when she was in the vat, but now it is is almost dried by the bonfire.
Remember the underground survival guide where we found this photo? She's right under that house.
The street is empty. All the villagers have been evacuated. There are only Manus followers wandering about at night.
First to the corner.
And the ones who have returned.
This is crazy. It has gone beyond my imagination.
Sorry, but you don't have to come with me.
Say no more on that.
The two sneak from one corner to another. I'm guessing Matilda and Conjuror stay behind with the evacuees to keep them safe.
If you don't let me see my own sister, I will be dying for answers. Who would dig a basement here?
That reminds me. Her curiosity is one of the major reason she did that. It's possible that she was well prepared last time she came back to Morpho. I never thought she foresaw that we would be kicked out from the project.
And as you just deduced, she did so to see that star?
Almost 100% sure. Without me, she must have asked the Manus to support her with arcane skills. This way.
After avoiding the Wanderous Manus followers, they can almost see the entrance to the old house.
She was extremely mentally unstable when she left me. It wouldn't take any effort if the Manus had the intention to recruit her.
And the Manus does recruit some very questionable people.
Watching the meteor show and being destroyed by it has been her plan all along.
At this point, it is hard to say who's worse, she or we, since we have prepared to die with her evil plan. However reluctant I am to admit this, sometimes Arcanists are indeed strange creatures.
That they are.
It's like a madhouse party.
But, what did you teach Matilda before we left?
That's our only chance to survive in the realm. I came up with it when I was calculating the range of the fallen star damage.
As I said, you are the tiger cub, trying to take a bite in the arm, even when the hunter has had you in her grip.
That method was between Kumar and me. There is another theory according to my calculation. If there are more observers, the realm might collapse. It's the only theory Kumar does know. At the same time, it is not yet strictly verified. But I have faith in that girl. She's indeed a genius. I hope it's not too late to make our last attempt.
If you ask me, it's not yet the time to make that attempt.
What?
They are only one step away from the old house. A huge Siva statue rises with a loud rumble.
Haha! This must be the appetizer she served us.
Of course.
Great Shiva, I hope your fists feel as light and crispy as Pani Puri when they land on my body.
Doubtful, but one can hope. I mean, it's a Siva we're talking about here. And I'm not talking about the ice Parmo from Final Fantasy. Oh, Ravana statue. A possessed statue of a Rakshasa that blurs the line between falsehood and reality. It brings violence and anguish howling without the slightest remorse. Resistance against control. And continuous action plus 1 AP. When the caster's in a battle, Vajra's Boom. Siva statue. When entering phase 2, purifies negative statuses from the caster, enters the immunity status for 1 round, and transforms to the Siva statue, only triggers 1 time. Providing trouble, deals reality damage, inflicts damage cell negative 15. Mass attack, reality damage to enemies, crit damage minus 3%. Deals 300% reality damage, damage seal plus 30% for the caster, which is removed when losing seal. If the caster has no seal, then gains Vajra's Boom with the caster's HP, times 30% for 3 rounds. Yeah, this'll be tricky. We're definitely gonna need beast type. Protect enemies suffering from fragile satisfied times. Okay, it's Mania, Dyke, Sandbox, and the running.
Nothing unexpected. For now.
Just like real dialogue.
I forgot to skip the seal. The enemy has 2 phases. Special effects will trigger when a new phase begins. Perceived caution. Phase 1 has stronger defensive abilities. Phase 2 has stronger offensive abilities. The thing you have to deal with these statues outside first. Then deal with the voucher statue. That's what LA sealed.
Intriguing, isn't it?
An eye for an eye.
Just like real dialogue.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
3, 2, 1, down.
Resistance is futile.
Look, the seal towards you help.
Watch my clothes.
A tooth for a tooth.
Glad to be of service, my lady. Intriguing, isn't it?
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
Nope.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Sealed back up.
Just as I will.
Resistance is futile.
The plan failed.
An eye for an eye.
Handy.
Glad to be of service, my lady. Just as I will.
Bang.
The plan failed.
You're stuck in fragile. Good. Seems like some diamond bullet.
Time to wake up, gentlemen. Glad to be of service, my lady.
A tooth for a tooth.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Bang.
Just as I will.
Receiver. Well, that's even going a little
An eye for an eye.
Intriguing,
Get a seal though.
isn't
Off
it?
thou go. Noble or lowly. Sin
Just
shall
like
be
real
punished.
dialogue.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins.
Oh, nice. Dude.
Bad guys are all gone. No worries.
Well, that was easy.
That's tough.
Hey, look over there.
The statue's attack has left a crack in the floor of the old house.
It is empty down there.
That must be where she's hiding. We're getting close to the climax. Relax, this. It's an insignificant price to pay. Part 15. Feast for the Savants. Question is, who is the Savant? Is he having dinner down there?
The shower is estimated to fall at 4 a.m. today. By then, the comet will also...
3.5 hours to go. Oh, almost forgot about this. Music.
So she is down there. In this dark, confined space, there arises a melody played on the violin. The place looks nothing like a livable space for humans. The walls, the table, the floor, every surface in sight is covered with paper of seamless formulas. The only exception is a roughly plastic wall, which is full of symbols marking the passing of days. An old telescope is standing in the mess, pointing at a black sky. Oh boy.
You alright?
I'm fine. It's not too high for me.
They slide down through the crack. Calabona gets back on her feet, patting the dust off her. And then she freezes.
Kumar. What happened to you?
Oh, she looks like she's seen better days.
Oh, well. I didn't expect so many visitors.
She seems a bit absent-minded.
But since you're here, please, take a seat. I built this place by myself. It's not a big room, and not soundproof.
Clearly.
Yes. I heard you very clearly under the ground when you searched the room and went through my stuff. What's wrong about an astronomer reading calf feeding and management?
She paces around shakily, muttering to herself.
You should have left. My plan has changed. But
She does not look good.
let it be. Let it be. What do they call this? Destiny? You know about destiny, right, Calabona? Watching the stars with me. Good. Good. It's like living the old days again.
She turns around. Her gaze falls on Samang.
Kumar, sister.
Sister. Sister.
A fleeting sneer appears on her lips. Calabona frowns deeply.
You looked much better in the realm. What did the Manus do to you?
The Manus? Oh, they're fine. Helps me a lot. Impressive arcane skills, experiment apparatus, and food. Lots of food.
Following Kumar's fingertip, they see a pile of nuns in the corner, which are under a layer of unknown insects. Oh god.
These...
Seems like she's no longer capable of commanding those wandering Manus.
He would have panicked, but he is calm this time. He reminds Calabona in a whisper.
But the priority is to stop that star. We can deal with the rest.
The star? You're going to stop the comet. You are taking it from me. Again?
It's either that or let the damn thing destroy the village and kill you. And they, can't have that. No, they can't. Nope.
Kumar?
Kumar, who was absent-minded a second ago, seems to be triggered now. She suddenly pushes the two out with enormous strength.
I will never!
The defined space starts melting. Oh no. That's not good. Oh wow, okay. Now suddenly we're in the middle of the cosmos. The basement is no longer there. Instead, space opens up, unfolding before them like the vast universe. Nebulas are turning beneath their feet like a colorful, harmless mist. Kumar stands in the void, like standing in the middle of a grand stage.
I will never let anyone set their hands on it!
May the peace be with us. This is not going without a fight. Celestial body has entered immobile status. Huh? Celestial body, a product of the realm, and an auspicious celestial body. They are doomed to fail, so that fate may rise with inescapable inevitability from their smoking corpses. Immune to control. Dark Star Field, when a round ends, inflicts 1 stack of dark gravity and interferes to all enemies. Oh, that's a problem. When round end takes current HP times 3% Genesis damage, stack of all is removed after the ultimate is cast. That's definitely a problem. 5 months plus 1. Self buff gains a seal with caster's HP, max HP times 6% for 3 rounds. If this Nebula collapse for status for 3 rounds. Cannot gain Moxie or Act. While the seal is active, performs 1 fusion at the start of each round. When the seal is lost, it suspends the status. Cannot act for 2 rounds. And damage taken reduction minus 40% for 2 rounds. Fusion. When a round starts, if fusion has been cast 3 times, celestial bodies will cast the ultimate Brilliant Evolution. 500% missile damage to all enemies. Oh, okay, wow. Considering to spirit type, we definitely need exit here to do actual damage.
Me? Did you find something?
And I'll bring in Mesmer Jr. for the extra intelligence.
Great. A mission with a bunch of arcanists.
He much had it for attitude. Give her this for now. And I think this works with her. As the character has a single target ultimate. Yeah, this works. She has a single target ultimate, I think. Doesn't she? Yeah. What is Diamond Bullet? Value defense, negative 30 to target for 2 rounds. Okay.
What interesting accident will happen next?
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Wow. Huh.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Whoops. An accident. Bitch. Easy job.
Just as I will.
Good thing with HP already. Oh, that dark gravity interface comes.
Wow, huh.
An eye for an eye.
Hey! Please live up to my expectations, Connor. Wow.
Intriguing, isn't it?
A tooth for a tooth.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Bravo!
Feel it pain and know with regret.
And done.
Using troops.
Yeah, our team was way too powered for that. That thing went down fast. Oh, wait, nope, spoke too soon. There's some more left. And oh my god! Insight 3 level 20? You can't be kidding me. I only have everyone at Insight 2. How are we supposed to fight that? Part 16. The New Stargazers. Also, Sons of that, I didn't even read the description for this chapter. Yeah, things aren't looking good.
I'm gonna throw up. It feels strange in here.
Samin legs feels his legs weaken. He sinks to the floor.
Was that Master's face? I can keep up.
It's hard to get used to it for the first time.
Though painting unstably, Calabona is still staring at Kumar, who has regained elegance in the realm. How?
I feel a lot better in here. I'm sorry, Calabona. I don't think this body of mine can hold any longer. for a more appropriate meeting in the real world.
I'm glad you came back for me. What I said was indeed too harsh.
She said she's only able to be stable inside this realm, which is a bit concerning. Kumar has turned back to herself.
Kumar, why do you have to? Look at you. The price is too high.
In the first instance, I did have other intentions. I kept imagining how my so-called parents would react when they were about to get crushed to pieces by the star. Little did I know, they have already paid for what they've done.
Kumar casts a quick glance at her puking brother and looks back at Kalabona.
I worked myself to the bone. But who knew I would lose everything, including my purpose? It really sucks. But it's okay, just a minor setback. Compared to what I've been through, it's not even worth mentioning. That's why I changed my mind.
What?
I want to see it. To see it. The star we can't see with our eyes.
Seems like I was not very careful about my wording when my mind was clouded. It is a celestial body, Kalabona, not a star. It could even be a moving black hole.
That's not any better. Kumar lifts her palms like she has done many times in Calabona's inquisitive gaze in the lecture hall of the university.
I'd rather you did this out of the hatred towards the people who abandoned you. Or even towards me. For I carelessly exposed my identity as an arcanist. And thus, you lost your all.
I wish the same. I wish so badly that I could just be filled with pure hatred towards someone. But I can't, kid.
Once again, Kumar looks at Samay. He still feels dizzy.
You're the lucky one, young brother. I was going to kick your butt in our last encounter, but I just couldn't do it.
Lucky him.
But the Manus has made you.
Kid, Banner University could get my name on the SCI list, while the Manus allows me to touch the universe. They are not that different to me.
Sister, Mother told me about this. You physically can't take such a great amount of arcanum in you. The Manus should also know this.
I appreciate that they remembered this about me. But this is the path I chose.
Kumar looks down at the swirling nebula.
When I look into the sky, I feel myself the freest being in the world. The universe. What a vast, life-embracing place it is. No matter if you're a arcanist or a human, even a grain of sand. It encompassed everything. But I was driven away from studying it, abandoned by my own family, for some insignificant, unimportant reasons. I should have understood this earlier.
You think?
That my struggle means nothing on this planet. I'm tired, Kalabona. Just want to see that celestial body with my own eyes.
But, Kumar?
Kalabona tries to stare into her eyes.
That's not how you look at a star. The telescope shouldn't be placed in a basement, and you shouldn't lower your head. Kumar, how long has it been since the last time you looked up at the night sky? At the other stars? What's more,
Calabona looks grave.
If the star falls, people in the village, including those kids, none of them will survive. The Manus you summoned here has brought disaster to this place, to the people and their families. They are not the sacrifices of your wish. Stop heading down the wrong path, Kumar.
Weariness reigns over Kumar. She raises her eyebrows and shakes her head slowly, as if nothing matters to her anymore.
You know what? I don't care about them. Just like they've never cared about me, haven't they?
Kumar denies her, like she did when Calabona pitched a terrible research proposal.
Sorry. Please indulge me with one last willful act.
As Kumar raises her arms, the stars in the realm form a straight line.
This is the path I chose, and you can't stop me, Calabona.
Huh? Clear tracks come from the depths of the universe, one after another.
What?
It's Matilda. They made it.
Oh.
Hurry, quickly! You understand? Yes. That's what Miss Calabona taught me to do.
But I can't see anything when my eyes are closed.
Don't rely on the eyes. Hold this crystal and take a deep breath.
Kids sit next to Matilda, forming an imperfect circle by the fire. Outside this little circle, the human kids are peering around curiously. Under the starry sky, the ones sitting by the fire take a deep breath and put their hands on a small idol.
To feel, what she say?
The change of the universe.
So that's it. The starry sky is completely quiet.
The meteor shower is starting earlier.
That's what she meant.
What did you do?
That's the method only once known between you and me, Kumar.
The observation method? You told others about the celestial egg? So what?
She stops herself. She's always the clever one.
I see. You once pitched that research proposal to me.
An almost gratified look appears on her face.
You are indeed my best student, Calabona.
I finally understand why you asked me to keep it a secret. Even if we named it Egg, it's actually a projection of the universe, which has the same feature. The universe is infinite. As long as we observe it self-consciously, think each of ourselves as one of the centers of the universe. The egg will then collapse because of multiple centers, until it puts a quietus on everything, including that star. A shattered mirror will never be pieced together again if there are enough forces to break it. Am I right? Then there was neither existence nor non-existence. There was neither the realm of space nor the sky beyond.
Cryptic, isn't it?
Who could master these skills? Those old fogies in the village?
A genius girl. And a bunch of kids who looked up at the stars.
Just like you and me in the beginning. Calabona's lips quietly move, but none of those words come out.
I'm sorry, Kumar. I have to. No, we have to stop you this time. I can't let you destroy more punk.
They are not enemies, at least for now. This is not a confrontation.
Or destroy yourself.
Balance mode. A temporary balancing of encounters. This battle will enter balance mode. Unbalanced characters will have their level, stat cube, and character resonance raised to... Oh! Okay then. Insight level 20, Psychic level 60, and Resonance level 12. They just gave us like one hell of a boost just to help us out here, because they know we can't fight this. In balanced mode, your characters, side cubes, and character resonance levels will be adjusted. Characters and side cubes below the balance level will be raised to the balance level, but cannot exceed that level. Character resonance not yet at the balance level will be raised to the set level and for balance mode, but cannot exceed it. Character level, side cube level, and character resonance level equal to or higher than the balance level will not be adjusted. Well, that's helpful. As a commandment, Kumar enters phase 3. So everyone's at Insight 3 level 20, Side Cubes at level 60, and Resonance at level 12. Kumar, the Lord of the Realm, both mentor and elder sister. Once impulsive and radical, she is now spent, but her light is not yet faded. At least not at this moment. This guy continues acting control immunity. When entering phase 1, summons Malphix Sani. Only triggers one time. Malphix Sani 2, when entering phase 2, destroys other Malphix and summons Malphix, Mongol, and Surya. Only triggers one time. When target attack deals mental damage to enemy with the highest HP percentage. In phase 3, after attacking, HP plus catcher's attack HP and gains 1 stack of sureness. Deals mental damage and inflicts dark gravity to all enemies. In phase 3, after attacking, HP plus Kumar's attack times 75% for all allies. Ultimate. All ally darts getting sealed. Alright then. Let's finish this, Kumar.
Just like real diamonds.
At the only one with the
Those
seal.
5 giant spheres. Are they?
Let's get to enroll. Kumar, you.
Even the infortune may reverse what's irreversible.
Either do it quickly or hold her off. The realm will collapse once the observation starts. And I believe in Matilda.
Don't rush in. She seems to be waiting as well. She's accumulating power.
The mark's on her.
My child, as the nebula collapses, no watching eyes will survive the destruction.
But you should remember, it's not eyes that our observation relies on.
Cards to play. We got our buffs for now.
Wow. Huh.
Your name?
An eye for an eye.
Pitch. Easy job.
Stay away from me.
Feel it pain and know with regret.
Wait to just do. What do you do? When casting is getting sealed, owning is sealed when it starts max +1 for the ally with the highest tech. If not owning sealed. Ah, okay. We gotta take out the sealed to gain Moxie for ourselves. To reduce the Moxie C gains instead.
Wow.
Noted.
Intriguing, isn't it? Glad to be of service, my lady.
Huh. Wow.
Just like real diamonds. Just as I would.
Please live up to my expectations, Colin. Pitch. Easy job.
Things to launch that thing up, it's beneficial.
Watch my clothes.
Oh, wow, what was that?
teaching others our method to see that star. You have really ruined everything this time.
Any bad habits?
A tooth for a tooth.
Your name?
Please live up to my expectations.
Calm down.
Noble or lowly, sin
Deep
shall be
breathing.
punished.
Mental debuff.
Just a reminder.
Time to wake up, gentlemen.
Watch your steps.
A design of its own kind.
Mind the machines on the ground. Bang.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
It's phase 1.
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
As long as those are up, she's gaining mox. Oh boy.
I didn't take advantage of you. You and I, we are very alike.
Gotta break those shields. But this one looks different. 0 points. What? Shield. Does not give AP. Attack without shield status. Damage taken negative 50%. Ring. Yeah, gotta take out those seals.
Huh. Wow.
Any bad habits?
Huh. Whoops. An accident. Whoops. An accident.
Stay away from me.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Yeah, almost got that one.
Ready for medical interventions. Any bad habits?
An eye for an eye.
And just
Intriguing, isn't it?
Sealed here.
Relax. It's a treatment with a higher
Calm
dose.
down.
There.
Noble or lowly, sin shall
Sadly,
be
these are
punished.
counterfeits.
AP plus. Another seal. Okay, you need to focus on this one first. With the AP boost.
Why? Why are you treating me this way?
Wow. Huh.
Your name?
Should be enough to get through the AP boost.
Wow. Pitch. Easy job. Whoops. An accident.
Hang in there.
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Ugh, that damn dart. That dagger is gonna hurt.
Just a reminder.
Glad to be of service,
Watch your
my lady.
steps.
You
And
focus
that
down
habit?
on that one over there.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Mind the machines on the ground.
Dark gravity is not the
Sadly,
problem.
these are counterfeits.
Stay away from me.
Bravo!
Brother, how did you get in here? Get out!
I think our mind's deteriorating again.
Off thou go.
Instead of even calling the word.
Wow.
An eye for an eye. Noble or lowly, sin thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret.
I'd focus on Kumar. Or the little puppet keeps giving us more AP.
My apologies. Don't beat me.
Glad to be of service, madam.
Your name?
Bravo!
Don't worry. Let's have a cup of tea.
Hang in there.
Yep, that hurt.
Ready for medical interventions.
A tooth for a tooth, an eye for an eye. A tooth for a tooth.
Relax. It's a treatment with a higher dose.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood. Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
We need to get our HP up.
Wow.
An eye for an eye.
Your name?
Intriguing, isn't it?
Please live up to my expectations, colleagues.
Stay away from me.
Just like real diamonds.
Those actually do help against that dark gravity mess. Ow. And that thing has its shield again. Whatever.
Wow.
We're gonna have to finish off.
A tooth for an eye for an eye.
Pitch. Easy job.
Final phase. It's breaking.
Feeleth pain and knoweth regret. The law is above all else.
Ouch.
Why can't I study this? Why did you take it away?
Sister!
I only wanted to see that star. Why did you stop me? Why? Ah!
She's breaking. We need to finish this.
Just a reminder. Watch your steps.
Off thou go.
Time to wake up, gentlemen.
For anything else.
Any bad habits?
Find the machines on the ground.
Bang. Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Deep breathing.
resistance is futile.
Pretending to be humans? We wouldn't have to waste time on this, right?
Ready for medical interventions.
It almost hurts listening.
Intriguing, isn't it? Glad to be of service, my lady.
A tooth for a tooth.
Relax. It's a treatment with a higher
Just
dose.
like real diamond. Bravo!
Feel it pain and know with regret.
Time to wake up, gentlemen.
Your name? Any bad habits?
Wow. Fragrance and dazzle can easily confuse one's vision. I'm sorry for you.
Stay away from me. Hang in there.
Pitch. Easy job.
Forcing us to leave the research data behind so that you can make it yours?
Just a reminder. Wow.
Ready for medical interventions.
I keep saying it hurts listening to her.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Mind the machines on the ground. Bang. Hey!
Relax. It's a treatment with a higher dose.
Just as I would.
And how?
Sadly, these are counterfeits.
Seal that.
An eye for an eye.
Off thou go.
An eye for an eye.
Huh.
Your name?
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
Please live up to my expectations,
Calm down.
This will go on and on. The discrimination, the thievery.
Wow. Huh.
A tooth for a tooth.
Wow.
Any bad habits?
Pitch. Easy job.
Pay for thy sins with thy blood.
Whoops. An accident.
Deep breathing.
Almost there.
My apologies. Don't beat me. Just a reminder.
Ready for medical intervention.
Watch your steps.
Glad to be of service, my lady.
Mind the machines on the ground.
Come on, come on.
Bang.
Relax. It's a treatment with a higher dose.
Just as I would.
Almost there.
Okay. I will agree on your terms. As long as you let me continue my study, I will agree. Off thou go.
Let's finish this.
Huh.
An eye for an eye.
Intriguing, isn't it?
Thou shalt make an atonement for thy sins in full.
If I can push it a little further, I have lost everything. I don't understand.
I would like to express my deepest regret for the accidents.
Ugh. Get that if balance mode wasn't on, we would not have gotten through that. At every night before the inevitable breaking of dawn, we have to face an ending of this sort. Part 17. Neither day nor night.
It's about to collapse! Got to go now!
Kumar! Kumar!
She extends her arm as far as possible, reaching for that figure. A giant rock falls between them. Kumar is lost in her sights. Shit. The shabby basement has completely collapsed. Moonlight floats down through the ceiling that no longer exists.
Mr. Charmaine, you covered me.
He pats the dust off his shoulder.
I'm fine.
He looks in the other direction. Kalabona follows his gaze and sees Kumar.
Pretty.
The ragged woman with gray hair looks up slowly at the night sky. Several meteors are crossing the sky with glaring tails.
Her realm has gone, taking that falling star with it. Tonight, only the meteor shower will sparkle in the sky.
Kumar! Kumar!
Kalabona, who is now also ragged, staggers toward the one staring at the night sky. She's haunted by an ominous feeling. Faster, even faster, to get to her side like she used to.
Kumar!
Finally, Kalabona holds Kumar's hands.
I'm still here, Kumar. How about we go back first?
Go back?
Yes, go back. To the institution. To the university.
She cannot continue. It seems Kumar can no longer understand her words. She just frowns and stares at her in confusion. Suddenly, she relaxes her eyebrows and smiles while shaking her head.
There's no place I can go back to.
Yes, there is. You can stay at my place. You can use my lab. We can start over.
Sure.
Really? You will? Let's go then. Leave this place first.
Kalabona gets up quickly and holds Kumar's arm in hers. She drags Kumar to leave, seemingly afraid that Kumar may change her mind.
But there are some papers I need to take with me. Let go of my arm.
Says Kumar behind Kalabona. She sounds quite relaxed.
Okay.
Somehow, Kalabona dares not look back. She can only look up at Charmaine's face.
Mr. Sharma, Kumar says she'll come with us. She just needs to take some papers. It won't take long.
He slowly shakes his head. Charmaine never feels this calm. He looks at his sister, but he feels like he's looking at someone else. He's looking at a weary soul, waiting for her final salvation. She is his last kin, and he is going to respect her decision.
Then there was neither death nor immortality. There was neither day nor night. Everyone has a place to go back to.
What a nice world to live in.
Kumar is familiar with the space, even if it's in a real. Came with this. It is the only answer he's ever asked from the Manus Vindicta. And now, for the second and last time, she places her hand on it.
I hope when the universe constructs me for a second time, I will not come to this world again. Wow! So this is what Chandigarh looked like. It's slay!
What's this? Candy?
This way! Come over here!
The once rugged paths have been turned into smooth roads. In this new city, the villagers still carry on their old customs. Candles have lit up every street for the new immigrants in this spring night.
Ah! So you're only in the system? No wonder they made you go through so many procedures earlier.
Yep.
What? So you was just rookie?
Yep.
Shut up! I won't allow another word of it! You better be careful, otherwise you will regret your doings when you get to the Foundation.
True, you're an arcanist, so you kinda gotta come with them now.
Did you just make a face to me? Stop right there!
Miss Sherja and Mr. Sharma, thank you so much for helping our staff.
You flatter me. I just did what I could.
No, madam. We've ascertained your achievement. Before this incident, you volunteered to help over 10 arcanists and human children. And this time, you rescued more than 30 arcanists. That's remarkable, madam.
The woman in the Foundation uniform seems to be smiling at Serja and passes over a great envelope.
What's this?
A letter of introduction to the St. Pavlov Foundation.
The Saint... Okay, then.
I'm sure you know our branch in Chandigarh is already under construction. Such a responsible and caring human member like you will be very welcome.
They're offering her a job. That's
Please do consider
awesome.
this opportunity.
Foundation member rummages through the materials in her hand.
According to the record, there's one more arcanist who also provided help for us in this mission. So, where is Miss Calabona?
Oh, she's...
Serja turns around. Ranger is gone too.
That's weird. Oh,
She suddenly realizes something.
I think it's not a good time for her. They will be back after the meteor shower.
Yeah. They kind of need this.
Ah, meteor shower! So many of they as the news mentioned. I wish I can have my stomach full every day when I go school.
Laisse-moi être une détective, ne serait-ce que pour une fois.
All right, people. Don't be greedy. One wish only.
Alvida, Kumar.
that. The journey to more punk has come to an end. And quite a bittersweet one in my opinion, but oh well. If I get to upgrade this thing once. But that's neither here nor there. This story was a bit different than what we're used to compared to the last two. One being about the
Sounds
depth
like
of
the
a...
roar of a wild beast. Also like the spooky hoof of the underworld.
The last one having focused on a Phantom Thief story, and the other being more of a... something akin to like Friday the 13th mixed with a whole bunch of other stories. But this was good. This was fun. There is the hard mode and everything. Gotta deal with off screen. I'll do that
Sounds like the
off-screen,
roar of a
because
wild beast.
I don't want to do that on screen and everything. And there's all this extra side stuff that I need to take care of. But I'll get to that on my own time. And wow, it has been a long night. I didn't even realize. So that's going to be it for tonight. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all Sunday evening for a replay for myself of Final Fantasy 15. It's been a long time since I last played that game, like 5 years I think. And I already know how it ends. I finished it, played all the DLC. So it might be fun to get back into it, especially after I got a new upgrade to my PC and everything. Hopefully it'll handle it now better than it did before. But anyway, until next time, stay safe and be well, Cybers.